first question for me is when are we going to get to Mars?
Well, I think we'll get to, when will we get the first people to Mars? I think we have a decent shot of doing that in about, I'd say I call it 5 years, something like that. So yeah. Earth and Mars sync up every 26 months. That's when we're in it's roughly the same quadrant of the solar system, and where we can do an interplanetary transfer. And so we had one about 6 months ago, so about a year and a half, there'll be another one. So figure, I don't know, 5.5 years.
5.5 years. So what does it take from here to that point? Like, what are the milestones you think for us to get to, 5 years out, we are landing on Mars?
Well, we've got to make a Starship fly, get to go to orbit and back repeatedly. Mm-hmm. I mean, the essential elements are you need a fully reusable, you need a fully and rapidly reusable orbital rocket. This is the holy grail of rocketry. So no one has ever succeeded in creating a fully reusable rocket. And it can't just be fully reusable, it needs to be rapidly reusable, so it doesn't take several months of refurbishment between flights. It needs to be much like aircraft, where the cost of an air flight is, the biggest component of that is fuel. You can't just be throwing rockets away every time. Right. And then you need to have orbital refilling, so where you can send the ship up to orbit, then send another ship up, dock with it, transfer propellant, so that you can load up to being almost full with propellant, and then go to Mars. If you've got a large, fully and rapidly reusable rocket with orbital refilling that uses high efficiency, low cost propellant, then you can go to Mars. And then one last thing is, on Mars, you need local propellant production. So you take CO2 out of the atmosphere, combine it with water ice, H2O, to create CH4, methane, and oxygen. And if you have those elements, life can become multiplanetary, and we can have a self-sustaining city on Mars, which I think is one of the most important things we could possibly do for ensuring the long-term existence of consciousness.
Yeah.